Stevie, when you look at the Man United squad list that's travelling to Kazakhstan to face Astana, there's a lot of youngsters in there. Does that mean a home win, or are the youngsters still better than Astana?
I'm going to say I think this has got a draw written all over it. I think United, in the travels, even with the young sides that they've put out in this competition already, things have been tight. There haven't been too many goals, and so because there are so many youngsters, I think that's why they don't go forward as well as they do. Certainly as open as they do when they're playing in the Premier League. So I think this has got draw written all over it.
They're even sending Nicky Butt there, not to play, but because there's so many youngsters that he coaches. You know what? When Arsenal played matchday sixes all those years ago with young players and still won, I think United can still get the job done with youngsters. Braga against Wolves, who've picked up after a slowish start in Europe.
Yeah, and a slow start in the Premier League as well. It's hard to see how Wolves don't win this one. If any manager should know about Braga, it's Espirito de Santo. So there'll be nothing that he won't expect from this Braga side. He will have covered all his bases. I don't see anything other than a Wolves victory.
Good stadium though, it's got a rock behind the goal. Each goal, there you go. Means nothing. Arsenal, Eintracht. That got what it deserved.
I mean, Arsenal at home used to be a banker for me.
Used to be.
Used to be. But Arsenal at home these days, again, you don't know what you're going to get, but they don't lose. You know, they've had some bad results at home, but they've been draws. And I'm not a fan of Frankfurt either. You know, sat slap bang mid-table in the Bundesliga. I think Arsenal are going to break the duck recently at home and win this one. I'm going to go for Arsenal.
Go a draw. Celtic already through against Rennes, who, by all accounts, might be resting a few players for their game against Saint-Etienne, I think it is this weekend.
Yeah, listen, if Rennes hadn't rested some of their players, then I'm not sure whether I backed them to win, but the fact they are means that there's no way they beat Celtic. And I don't think you'll find Celtic doing that. I think Celtic at home, you know, Lennon wants to win every time he goes on the field, and he's going to put a team out that's going to beat this side. So I don't see anything other than a Celtic victory.
Celtic at home on a European night, pretty special. It's nice to see you've got a Celtic and Rangers tartan tie on.
Well, I didn't want to be biased.
Okay, so you're going for Rangers as well then at final?
And Celtic.
Go on then.
No.
No?
No, I'm going to say Rangers get a point out of this game.
Okay.
The Rangers did beat them at home 1-0, but it was a real tight game. There was nothing between these two sides, and if anything, you should probably go with the home side, because I think that's why Rangers won at home, just edged it 1-0. But I think Rangers can get a draw out of this, so I'm going to go for a draw.
I'll agree with you there. Dick Advoca against his former club. Yeah, Rangers, good chance to join Celtic through in the next round. Yep. So good campaign for Scottish football. So we've agreed on some, disagreed on others. The Europa League on ESPN FC, full coverage after the games on ESPNFC.com.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.